Hello. So now we're going to talk about the Moog DFAM. I've seen, there's a lot of tutorials on this on YouTube, but nobody talks about what I want to talk about. So I'm going to get really in depth into this thing because it does so much. It's sort of overwhelming and hard to approach at some point if you want to get into the really wild stuff that this can do. I don't know another device other than like an easel command that can make so many changes with simple knob turns and simple switches. So this is like a really great live percussion instrument. So we're going to do a little bit of an overview, and then we'll kind of get into some basics, and then we'll go into like, how do we make this wild stuff happen? Because this is like a techno machine. It's also like just does amazing stuff. And this is a little bit selfish for me too, because I want to really explore what is possible with this. So at its most basic, this is a percussion machine. So we, make kick drum sounds. So this is just the one oscillator, and we can make a lot of changes, just to this sound without having to do too much. Like we can get a reverse. If we go slow, we really get a reverse. I hope you're listening in headphones. Okay. Just blending in the second oscillator. So then we've got that sound, but, we put FM on it. So a lot is happening with just simple changes. So at its basic here, we have the volume of 3 oscillators. We have one VCO1, VCO2, and a noise oscillator. This also has an external input that you can add to, a volume knob, an 8-step sequencer that can also function as an oscillator. We have pitch and gate, basically. Velocity is sort of a measure of how much is going into the gate. We have a decay, so we can get short sounds and long sounds. And we have pitch over here. And then how much we're adding. This is basically an envelope generator, so it's a pitch envelope. And this is how big of a pitch change we're getting. And it goes positive and negative, as you can hear. So we can get, laser sounds out of it. We also have a square wave. Okay. VCO2 is meant to kind of interact with VCO1. And it has the same control in terms of envelope generator on the pitch. So you can make the pitch go up or down. We can also hard sync. And then these controls become very interactive. And we have FM. So you hear I've already made like a pretty good sound without working so hard at it. We can even have a square wave here. We can add noise. More on noise later. We can add noise to the filter. And the filter also has some decay situation on it. So we can flip the filter. And get that reverse sound. All very simple. We've got simple cutoff and resonance to a filter. And this is the Moog filter, so, as you increase resonance, you lose a little bit of low end. High pass and low pass modes. And then we have Amplitude envelope generator. Not so much control over this, we just have a slow and a fast. So we can have more percussive sounds. And a little slower sounds. That becomes more more noticeable as you sort of back off some of the envelope generator stuff that's happening in the other sections. Okay, so that's the most basic, and we can play around with these. So you can hear there's like a lot of possibility with just the knobs. We're not even into the CV section over here. We haven't plugged anything in. We're just using natively what's available. Okay, so next video we'll kind of look in depth at a few sections, probably just the oscillators. Then we'll kind of look at the filter, and then we'll try to make this go weird.